Are you preparing for your Duolingo English test? And do you feel a little bit stuck? You're not sure how to take your score to the next level? What if I told you that an AI assistant like ChatGPT could be the secret to get your dream score? Hello, I'm Francis from Last Minute English. Today, we're going to look at how AI can help you to improve your DET performance. And here's what we're going to look at. First, what is ChatGPT and how can it help you to improve your English? Then we'll look at specific prompts for ChatGPT to help you improve your vocabulary, your grammar, and your spelling skills. And we'll look at best practices for using ChatGPT to make sure you get the best score possible in your DET exam. So let's get started. So first of all, what is ChatGPT? Now, ChatGPT is just one of the AI assistants that are out there. It's what we're going to use in today's video. And it's an LLM, large language model. And using ChatGPT is very useful because instead of Googling something and you get a big list of results and you don't know which one to click, it's like you're starting a conversation with an expert and you can ask it any questions that you have. So ChatGPT is very useful, it's very valuable for many things, but how can it help to improve your DET score? So there are many ways, but here are a few examples. So first, it can explain in simple words a grammar rule or a new piece of vocabulary. Or it can look at your writing and give you feedback and tell you what you did well and what mistakes you made. It can engage in practice conversations with you where you each write to each other to help improve your fluency. And it can generate example sentences using the new words that you learn so that you understand exactly how to use new vocabulary in a very natural way. So that's what ChatGPT is and how we can use it to improve our DET score. Let's take a look at the prompts that we can use when we're talking to ChatGPT. So the Duolingo English test is scored on 4 different areas. So when you take it, you get 4 sub-scores. They are literacy, conversation, comprehension, and production. And for now, for our example, let's look at literacy. So that's reading and writing. And let's say that we went to ChatGPT and we copied and pasted this prompt. And you can find this prompt under the video. So the prompt says, I am studying for the Duolingo English test. I would like to improve my literacy sub-score. Please provide me with a list of 5 English words. One of these words is not a real English word. My task is to identify the fake word. So this is specifically for the identify the fake word, which words are real, which words are not real, that type of question. But you could change it for different types of questions in the DET. So let's see what ChatGPT said. So it said, sure, here are 5 English words. And then we have the list of 5. And your task is to identify the fake word from the list. Let me know your choice and I'll confirm whether it's correct or not. So you could read that list, you could think about it, you write your choice into ChatGPT, and then it tells you right or wrong. And remember, this is a conversation with ChatGPT. So if it gives a list of words that are too hard or too easy, or they just don't make sense, you can tell it. It's not going to get angry with you. It will just try to find the right level of question for you. Let's take a look at another one. This is comprehension, and comprehension is reading and listening. Let's see the prompts that we could put in. Again, we're going to copy and paste. I'm studying for the Duolingo English test. I would like to improve my comprehension sub-score. Please give me a short paragraph about a historical event. After, provide a list of sentences. I need to choose the sentences that accurately reflect the paragraph. So again, this is a description of a real type of question in the Duolingo English test. Now, if you're new to DET, you're not sure which questions there are, we have a free guide to all of the questions, how to take the test, and the different universities that accept the DET. And that guide is on our website. The link is just here. So make sure you check that out. But let's see the response that ChatGPT gave. So it said, of course, here's a short paragraph about a historical event. In 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to set foot on the moon during NASA's Apollo 11 mission. And it continues on. I'm not going to read it. You can pause the video and read that short passage. But later, it says, now here's a list of sentences. Choose the ones that accurately reflect the paragraph. And then you have to read those sentences that ChatGPT has made itself. And you can decide which ones are the ones that are true about the paragraph and which ones are not accurate. Next, let's take a look at the conversation subscore. And we're going to use a very exciting feature of ChatGPT, which is the read aloud feature. So you can choose from 5 different voices and have ChatGPT read what they've said to you out loud so you can listen. So we can copy in this prompt. Again, the prompt is under the video. I'm studying for the DET. I would like to improve my conversation subscore. Please read a sentence expressing an opinion about a social issue. Ask me if I agree or disagree, and then prompt me to explain my reasoning in a written response. And here's the response that we got. It says, here's a sentence expressing an opinion about a social issue. And the opinion is, in my opinion, access to quality education should be a fundamental right, like a basic right, for every individual, regardless of their socioeconomic background. So, regardless of are they rich or are they poor? And it says, do you agree or disagree with this statement? Please explain your reasoning in a written response. Now, we could then write out our response and send it and ask ChatGPT to tell us what it thinks, correct any mistakes, or we could change it and actually speak. We could speak our answer and then listen back to it ourselves. So there's a lot of flexibility here. The important thing about ChatGPT is that it's thinking of these different opinions about social issues, and it's giving you that challenge. So it's realistic practice. Then finally, let's look at production. So that's writing and speaking. Let's see the prompt. I'm studying for the Duolingo English test. I would like to improve my production subscore. Please suggest some prompts that we can use to practice for this section, leaving it quite open to ChatGPT. And then we say, follow up my answer with a question. The question should link directly to my answer. Now we've done something interesting there because we've asked it to give us a prompt and then also listen or read our answer and give a follow-up question. That's exactly how the interactive writing type of question works in DET. So we can see a list of prompts that it gives. We have describe your favorite hobby or activity and explain why you enjoy it. Then we could write our answer and it will read it. It will give us a follow-up question and we have to answer that one as well. So those are 4 great prompts that you can use for the different subscores in the Duolingo English test to help ChatGPT help you to improve your score. And remember, those prompts are down here under the video. Now, one thing that's important to remember is that ChatGPT is not perfect. It's a useful tool, but we should still be in charge. We should still have our hands on the steering wheel of the car. So for example, if ChatGPT gives you a fact, you should make sure that you double check that fact because quite often it can get things wrong. Remember as well, not to just copy and paste the answers from ChatGPT. It's a great place to start. It's really good at giving you activities and ideas, example sentences, but use it as a starting point to learn new things, okay? Don't just take it from ChatGPT because it won't have the creativity that you can give it. And finally, remember that ChatGPT is not a complete training system, all right? It's a great way to, by yourself, create more practice activities and improve your grammar and your vocabulary. But it's really important to also do real DET practice tests. So there we go, some ideas for how you can use ChatGPT to improve your Duolingo English test score. Let me know in the comments below how you plan to use ChatGPT for your English. I'm Francis from Last Minute English. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your DET, and I'll see you next time.